This is a really cool day. There's a C-130 Hercules, I believe, flying over. And occasionally we get these military planes here. I'm not sure if that's a C-130 or not. It looks kind of similar. Either way, it's awesome. That's just a bonus for the blueberry bush today. Now that that's out of the way, Button's never seen an airplane. He's very disturbed at the moment. All right, anyway, welcome to Blue Heron Homestead. Today we're going to talk about blueberries. Now, 16 years ago when we moved into this house, I wanted a blueberry bush. I knew nothing about blueberries other than that they tasted good, and I knew a few friends who had them as a kid, and I like to eat the berries off the bush. That's what a lot of you know, probably. And so we've got to start somewhere, right? Anyway, I go to Walmart and I find bushes too expensive. I find the little $9.98 bushes, which is cheaper than $10, you know. And I bought 2 or 3 of those, and I came home, took a shovel, got in a big open yard, dug a hole just the size of the pot, dropped the blueberries in the hole, and then at this time put a little water one time, no fertilizer, and I didn't get anything back. Now Button here wants to come photobomb our video. He wants to be part of it, but he doesn't want me to touch him. He just likes to hang out with me. So anyway, over the years, this is what we have finally come up with that I think is one of the best setups. I like to put my bushes in a row for one simple reason: it makes it easy to mow. I don't like weeding. I don't like going in and out of these with a weed eater, because if you hit it with the weed eater and you penetrate the bark, then it's going to kill the bush, and we don't want that. Well, blueberry bushes seem to have a pretty shallow root. So the way we planted these, I pulled a line, measured it out, took a can of orange spray paint, you can really use any color, and went along the string, and I placed spots 4 foot apart in a row on the ground. Then I took the post hole digger or auger on the tractor with a 12-inch auger, came and I dug a hole, but I didn't really want the hole that deep. I made the hole about 18 inches deep, and then filled the dirt back in and made sure it wasn't packed tight but firm enough it wouldn't settle and leave the blueberries in a crater, if you understand what I'm saying. Then I took some potting soil, took these blueberries, set each one out. We did some last fall, some this spring. Some of these blueberries looked great when I planted them. These I purchased for $12 a piece last year because they look so horrible, but look at them now. They're starting to come out and do pretty well. So I recommend buying better blueberry bushes though. So what we've basically done, and come walk with me, we've got Brightwells, we've got powder blue, we've got Tift blue, we've got Titan blueberry bushes, we've got Premier Brightwell, Alapaha, or Alapaha, however you pronounce it, depending on what part of Georgia you're from. We have a Fuyu persimmon here. Once more, many of these are from Shuckleberry Farms. I like that nursery because they actually have things that will grow in this region. A lot of places, if you go, they just get whatever comes off the truck. If you go to Shuckleberry Farm, they won't sell you anything that can't grow here, and if it does have issue, they'll let you know it needs to have a greenhouse or a pot. But I've seen blueberries planted 1,000 ways, and this is what we ended up with. So come down here and take a look. This is how we did it. Back up, Matthias. Come on. All right. We went along and I rolled out this DeWitt landscape fabric. It's grade 5, 3 foot wide, and on a non-windy day we rolled it by the bushes. Now, as you can see, the center, it's not difficult to determine where the center of this felt is. But as I put it by the edge, I put a spot of spray paint by each blueberry. Then I took my grinder here. Now you can take a box cutter, and all of you know you start and one string snags as you go across, and then you've got a mess and you go this way, and when it gets there it doesn't want to start here and you're just fumbling with it, and I hate doing that. It's just aggravating. You change blades because when you hit the bark and stuff it dulls. With this bad boy, you just take your string you push it in, pull across. Same thing here, push down, pull across. One of the handiest items you'll ever use on a homestead. This works great. After we did that, we just held the blueberries up and came in and eased this down across the top, just like pulling on a hoodie or something. And once we did that, my wife and I, Jamie, came along and we put landscape staples every 2 foot. We used the, I can't remember, 5 or 6 inch galvanized. Now, here's the interesting part. A lot of people leave these holes open, and I'm not one to assume that just because I have an idea that no one's thought of it and tried it. But I can't find where anyone has said the idea doesn't work. So that being the case, here's what we do. We've laid it out, we come in, we take a couple of clumps of this, well, just 2 double handfuls, you know. Look at that. I've got, by the way, this is pine bark mulch. Don't use cypress, we need the acidity. Don't buy that red stuff, brown stuff, black stuff, rubber stuff, dyed stuff that's nothing but ground up 2x4 fragments from a construction site. That dye is made to preserve the wood. If you use this stuff, it gets down in the root system, it'll mess your plants up. I won't say it'll kill it, but it won't be happy, so don't do it. One more. By the way, on the DeWitt fabric, I have used some from just local big box stores, not DeWitt, but other brands. It just doesn't seem to work for me, what they sell locally. This is the first time we've used this, but I have researched, people swear by it, people I know use it. If it works, hey, don't try to improve it, right? So here we have our assortment of blueberries. Do you approve of all this, Button? Just, he's got to run away. These are 2 of our transplants. I actually had to slit these. I couldn't, or this one, I couldn't put a hole. Look how they're just starting to leaf out though. Loaded up with baby berries. Come around here, honey. See the berries? Already starting to come on there, just the baby blueberries. But these are powder blues. They do really well here, so anyway, I'm excited about it. So turn, if you will, look at this. We've got 43 blueberries. We've got them mulched. We've got the fabric around the base to keep the moisture in and the weeds out, so we don't need to try to spray something and find, we don't want to use spray. It's just something, can you? Probably, but I don't want to go there. The only thing we have left to do here is come in and add a drip irrigation, which we'll do later, because this is a lot in the summer when it's 100 degrees out, or let's just say a cool 95. I can take a heat gun and shoot the ground. This ground will be 150 degrees in the middle of the day when it's dry. And I'm sure with this black attracting heat, but we know it works, so I think we've got a setup here that will work. So until next time, tell me what you think. If this is something that helps you and you enjoy this video, like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching Blue Heron Homestead.